And that is basically our system for Season 2. This was built using the system generator mod script that you run. It's currently not in World because I don't want to accidentally break anything. And there may be a couple of planetary bodies in here that I need to delete to make it multiplayer friendly still. We had a lot of fun with that. But this is the setup for Season 2. Sort of planets, not really sure what all is here. And it's not like I'm really giving away any sort of surprises as I zip through here, looking at the orbits. I do want to say that with the spawner, I was able to get our gas giant here up to 1,000 kilometers across, which is pretty good. Now, alright, I am now in space instead of, I think it was that planet? It may have been that one. Well, the two great big gas giants there. We've got some blocks that I want to go over and basically point to where they came from. We're running with these modded turrets. I like them for the most part. I think everybody else likes them. They're all the ones with the red triangles. They are from Assault Weapons Pack. The August 18th update. This is actually used by another YouTuber as their primary weapons for their PvP server settings. The reason why we chose these is, well, because he uses them. They are one of the most relevant non-weapons core weapons packs out there. And we don't have a server, so weapons core doesn't really work right for us. So we're going with a non-weapons core weapon pack. Let's see. Block tools. It's not here. We are using the blinds and shutters mod. Basically, it's windows that we can open and close. They're kind of very simple. AI enabled, we can build robots to help us do things. They're probably going to mostly be security, and we're going to have to be very limited on how we use these, just up front. Armored blocks. We have the planes parts mod like what we had last time. We also have concrete blocks from AQD's concrete, reinforced and normal, basically something that we can dump gravel into and make. Assault weapons again. MA, we're actually using several of his things. The landing gear that come out, spotlights, the pole parts that he has, and the plasma generator. Back to the concrete, consumables, blah blah blah. We're using industrial engineers, which gives us new industrial tubing, new tanks. I think it gives us new additional bits and bobs. We're also using Federal Industries Logistics, which are these two storage. One is a general, one is specifically for ore, and it gives us these this splitter, and I think this sorter, but I'm not 100% sure. That may be vanilla. Well, I can can just click here and it'll tell me. Yep, gave me that splitter. Industrial engineers, heavy modules, heavy industrial thrusters, hydrogen tanks, bulk style tanks, heavy refinery, heavy assembler, heavy container, some scaffolding, beam cross sections, landing pad stuff, extra large hydrogen and oxygen tanks, more scaffolding stuff, and some more industrial looking piping. Let's see. We're using Night Owl's naval pack, which we do have these engines. A lot of the engines from it, with possible exception of the inertial dampeners and the reverse thruster pod, we may do gentleman's agreement not to use them because, as you can see, they're relatively cheap, but they're huge. So we may not use them, and it's going to take some ironing out on that and just more props, antennas and things like that. That's the main reason we grabbed that, was decorative back. Fair stuff. We have a variant of Mexpex's heavy mining drill here. From Zardos, we have these connector passageways, which are going to be real nice. We have the weld pads once again, and we have the airplane parts. That's pretty much all of the block mods that we have. We have text HUD API, we have the water mod, because a couple of these planets have water on them. We have Super Happy Aliens, More Encounters, version 9.7. We have the NPC weapons upgrade. So, all the weapons we have, the NPCs will have access to. And, like I said, we have all the planets. We have a couple other surprise mods that I'm not going to mention. If you really want to know, when Season 2 airs, I will hopefully have a mod list up that I will link there, and it will have all of the mods in it. And I will also have this world linked so that you can download and play along with us if you wish. Okay, rules for this season. Like I said, we're not going to be using the Night Owl thrusters, but everything else in that pack we are. We may use the dampeners and the braking thrusters. That's still kind of in the air. Everything else may be out. But our rules are, well, this square, we are 10 across. Hopefully we're 10 tall. Yes, we are. And we're 20 wide. So, what we'll be doing is we'll have this built on our base in some form or fashion. We may have multiple of these hangars built, and well, you can build whatever you want ship-wise, but it has to fit inside this. And if you want to build something that won't fit inside of that, you build a section. You tow it out. You park it. You build another segment. You tow it out. You weld them together with the weld pad. And then that's how we'll build. It's going to be a lot similar to how modern shipbuilding works, except for the fact that there will be no traditional keel in it. So there's going to be a lot of challenges with that. Other than that, that's our big construction challenge, other than just how big this system is and where resources will be. I know there is where some of the asteroids are, like this gas giant, somewhere in its ring or somewhere around it is a trail about 100 kilometers long of asteroids. Hopefully the asteroids didn't spawn inside of the planet, but And then there is a smaller rock somewhere out here that has a ring of asteroids around it. It kind of looks like a failed moon. So, that's our world. That's our setup. We're going to be struggling to survive in it. We may end up, because we may not be able to find the asteroids, we may end up on some of these planets first. I don't know. But we'll find out. And we'll be exploring, we'll be doing things, and hopefully we'll enjoy it. And hopefully you'll enjoy it. And until then, one thing I do need to point out, because I kind of completely goofed on that, is what system resources this world is currently using. It is using a shit ton of memory. So, be aware, if you do not have at least this much memory, you're gonna have a bad time. So, yeah. Back to what I was saying right before I said goodbye. Bye, future me, whatever. I hope you've enjoyed this. And I hope you're looking forward to next season. Until then, bye-bye.